Hey everybody, welcome to the webinar. My name is Bel Carter and I'm here to show you how you can start traveling more for less. So, 5-star travel for 2-star prices. Sound good? Okay, let's get into it. So, out of everyone that you know, how many of you do you reckon would love to be on holiday right now? Everyone, right? Including me. I would love to be on holiday right now. You know this. So, what are the two main reasons people don't take holidays? Time and money. That's what's stopping us, right? So the kids want to go somewhere, like if the kids want to go to Disney and you really want to take them, but they just don't understand the concept of time and money. Okay? So how can we get around that? How can we get those kids to the trips that you want to take them on? How can we get you to take your partner on the trip that they want to go on, or your mom, or whoever, or just yourself? How do we get you on the trip that you've always wanted to go on? What's stopping you? Okay, so what if there was a way that you could travel at the guaranteed lowest price for no money out of your pocket? Would you want to know how? Would you? I sure would. Okay, so this is what I'm going to share with you today. So, you've heard of Skype, Netflix, and Uber, right? So these three apps are what we call disruptors. So they disrupted their own different industry. So what did Skype do? Skype changed the way that we make long distance calls. It completely disrupted the industry. Nobody makes long distance calls anymore. It's way too expensive. Now we can call our loved ones, family, and friends overseas for free thanks to Skype. Now, what have you noticed recently about your Blockbuster down the road? Is it still there? Mine's gone. Now, why is that? That is because of Netflix. Netflix has changed the way that we watch TV and movies. Nobody wants to pay those monthly fees and wants to pay those late fees anymore. They want to hire whatever movie or TV show they want in their own time. Okay, so what is and you've heard of Uber? What has Uber done? Uber has changed the taxi industry, completely disrupted it, just by being a good competition, making prices lower and making you able to rate your driver instead of just having to deal with whatever driver you get. You have the power, so it's great for the consumer. All of these three are great for the consumer. What do they have in common? They're all apps, and none of them own anything. Skype doesn't own phones. Netflix doesn't own DVDs, and Uber doesn't own taxis. Now there is a new one in town, and it's disrupting the travel industry. It is called Dream Trips, and that is what I'm here to share with you today. It's only a matter of time until Dream Trips is a household name just like the other three. Now, who knows this guy? Shaquille O'Neal. He was an amazing basketball player. This guy is a $350 million brand. Now, in our company, we don't pay for any advertising. None. Zero. He does not get any cut for being in Dream Trips. He just jumped on board because he thought the product is amazing. So that's a pretty big deal. A person with that kind of backing, that kind of brand name jumping on board, that's pretty awesome. Now, who knows this guy? Shamar Moore, all the girls know him. Criminal Minds. You may have noticed that he's gotten off Criminal Minds and he's joined our travel club. So you see that little blue sign? That is our only marketing tool. We just use word of mouth and this sign. There's no payment for advertising at all. So you may have seen this blue sign around, or you may not have, just depends, but it is taking over social media. It's been pretty much everywhere, to all the major landmarks, and it's been skydiving, scuba diving, it's been pretty much all over the place. This little blue sign is our trademark. It just means, hey, you should be here with me. You should be here with us having a great time. We're having a great time. You should be here too. So we just go on holidays and we just take a picture with our sign, letting our loved ones know, hey, we're having an awesome time. We wish you were here. You should be here. So how does this work? How does Dream Trips work? Well, Dream Trips is our signature product. We are called World Ventures, and Dream Trips is our signature product. So the founders of World Ventures, Wayne Nugent and Mike Askew, they ask themselves why people don't go on more holidays. Why don't they experience the things that they want to experience? So they came up with an awesome idea based on the Costco business model. So do you guys know Costco? Costco is a wholesaler. It uses its 65 million members as buying power to pass on great savings to its members. So you pay a membership fee and then you get in return great prices for groceries. So that's what we do with Dream Trips. We've got over 1 million members, so imagine the buying power. When you go and book a holiday for yourself and your family, you've only got the buying power of that many people. But we have the buying power of over 1 million. So do you reckon we could save you a bit of money? So we are winning awards left, right, and center. At the end of this, if you're still feeling unsure, just Google the Magellan Awards and you look up World Ventures and you'll see that we've been winning the awards for the last few years in the Asia category, North America, Europe, and next up is going to be Australia. So we were launched in Australia in 2014. We have over 30, we've got over 30 now different countries around the world that are open for dream trips. So we can go not just to take a dream trip there, but as in that's where the members are. So we're in Australia now, so we can sign up members within Australia. And there's people over 30 different countries around the world that are running with World Ventures. So this is what I'm going to cover today. I've got dream trips, voluntours, the app, the booking engine, and our different price pledges and our rate shrinker, our concierge service, and our dream trips locals. That's all what's included in your membership. So I'm going to touch on all of these. So who knows what it's like to book a holiday? It's pretty hard. It's like you really want to go on holiday, but have you ever tried to book a holiday for a group of people? It's crazy. You go to the Flight Center and it takes you ages. We went to the US a couple of years ago and it took us months to get that sorted out with the Flight Center people. Even though the Flight Center people were helping, it still took so long. This is dead. No more wasted hours. You don't need to waste your time. We take care of that for you. Have you ever booked a hotel online and got to the hotel and it didn't look like the picture? Yeah, that is over as well. If you are a member with us, there's no expectation versus reality. Your expectation is the reality, okay? And no more wondering, is it a good deal? Can I find it cheaper? You don't have to worry about that anymore. We take care of all of that with our guarantees and everything. So we have dream trips all over the world. Greece, Paris, Spain, Italy, the Caribbean, Mexico, all over the US, Australia, obviously, Asia, London, Hawaii. So let me just give you an example of dream trip. Here we have a pretty popular one in Cairns, Great Barrier Reef. So this one is 4 days and 3 nights at the Pullman International. If you know the Pullman brand, you'll know that's a nice hotel. It's 4 or 5-star hotel. And then you've got your daily breakfast, which is a buffet breakfast, 1 lunch, 1 dinner, and the full day at the Great Barrier Reef. Now you're looking at about between $120 to $200 just for your Great Barrier Reef trip. And I don't know if you've ever stayed at the Pullman before, but you know that it's not the cheapest place to stay. So all of that is included in this price right here, this $369. Now please keep in mind that all the money is in US because we are a US funded company. So to keep things simple for all the members all over the world, instead of changing the currency for each country, we just keep it in US and then you can just do the conversion. So all of those inclusions is $369 per person. And as you can see here, it says apply up to 150 points. Now I'll explain to you how you get those points, but for now, just understand that 1 equals $1. So you can literally take $150 off of this price, yeah? Bring it down to $220. Now that's for the first member, and then the next person is going to pay $369, okay? So you can apply up to 150 points off a whole booking, okay? So if you're booking for 4 people, just one other person is going to get 150 off. Okay, so when you don't need to worry because you know you've got to get time off work or save up for the trip or whatever. Our trips come up a number of times throughout the year. So as you can see here on the side, a lot of different dates. So you don't need to freak out too much. Now we've got another great trip, and this is in Phuket. Now this is 4 days, 3 nights at the Andaman Embrace Resort and Spa. You've got your daily breakfast again, you've got 1 lunch, you've got 3 dinners, full day Phuket City tour, and a sunset sailing catamaran with dinner. That's pretty awesome. And you've also got airport transfers. If you have ever landed in a strange city, you will understand the value of the airport transfers. You don't know where you are, you don't know how to get to your hotel, what's the best way, what's the cheapest way, what's the quickest way, whatever, you don't know. You have to go and find out this information. So that's a really great perk that you've got your airport transfers included. And you've also, this price is $369. So again, you've got $150 you can take off there. So that's really cool. So what I'm actually going to do is quickly just show you a comparison. I just went onto booking.com, had a look. So I've got here the Pullman International, 3 nights for 750 Australian dollars. That's so you can understand the value, right? If we paid $369 US for 3 nights, and then you've got here $751 for 3 nights, you can see the value there. And then you've got this one here, the Phuket Hotel, and it's $334. And this is just for accommodation only, it doesn't include anything. And that's the same with the Pullman here. So you can understand, you can see there the value of a membership when you can go on and compare. And that's what I do all the time. I'm just, one of those curious people. So I'm going to go and have a look online and see if I can find it cheaper. And I never can. Now, who knows Doctor Who or Game of Thrones? We have trips for people who are into those. We have all different kinds of trips. So we've also got like what we call welcome dream trips. Now, welcome dream trips, you saw that Cairns one, that is a welcome dream trip as well. So the difference between welcome dream trips and normal dream trips is you can only go on a welcome dream trip within your first 90 days of membership. And the difference is that you pay less. If you're going on a welcome dream trip, instead of paying the $359, you're going to pay $289, and you're still going to be able to take off probably about 80 points or maybe more. So all the different dream trips, you can apply different amounts of points. So you just got to look into that. So that's really awesome. So the reason that we have welcome dream trips is to encourage people to use their membership, because there's no point in having a membership if you don't use it. So this is just the encouragement, to go and try it out. Now, if you're into sports, we've got all different kinds of sporting trips. We've got arts and culture trips. We've got cruises. We've got foodie trips. We've got spa trips. That's really awesome. And then you've got platinum experiences, and that just means we've got 2 membership levels, gold and platinum. And these ones are exclusively for platinum members. We've also got, we are partnered with Disney. So we have Disney trips and different ones on the Gold Coast as well. You can go to those ones. And then we've got shopping trips. We've got sporting trips. So we have trips to the Super Bowl. We've got trips to NASCAR and things like that. So we've got some pretty awesome trips. We've also got something called voluntours. And I don't know if you guys know Oprah. Of course you know Oprah. But O Magazine. We were featured in O Magazine for our bottle schools. Now, the way bottle schools work is this. We go to places like Guatemala that don't have a proper waste system, and they also are lacking in schools for the kids. So what we do is take the plastic bottles and fill them with rubbish and use that as insulation to build a school. So that is really awesome, cleaning up the environment and also providing schools for the kids. So with a volunteer, you can't apply any points off. What you're paying for is not just your accommodation and your food, you're also paying for the tools. So you're paying for whatever is needed to build that school, or whatever is needed to so we've got trips, like we've got a volunteer on the Gold Coast. We've been a couple of times just renovating the PCYC down there. So your volunteer price is to cover the costs of that volunteer. So for painting, whatever is required to build whatever you're building or do whatever you're doing. So we have different kinds of volunteers. We've got the border school, but we've also got teaching English or reforestation or providing clean water to communities, and we've got them all over the world and for all different times. So you can go from just a day one, you've got 2 nights, you've got 6 nights, you've got 5 nights. I found this one 7 nights, and that's a cruise. So a really great thing about a volunteer is you're going on holiday, but you're also giving back. So say you're going to go and build a bottle school in Machu Picchu. So you go there, you're building a school, you're helping out, you're volunteering for a couple of days, and then for a couple of days you get to go on tours and check out Machu Picchu and those kinds of things. And I found this one here, and that's a cruise. So you're literally getting on a cruise. I don't know if you guys have been on a cruise before, but you get on the cruise ship, you eat, you drink, you have fun, you hang out, you relax, and then you get to your destination, which is the Dominican Republic, and then you go and help provide houses with clean drinking water, or you help them teach English or reforestation, things like that, and then you get back on the boat and you cruise back to Miami. Now that's pretty cool, right? You're going on a holiday and you're also giving back. So that is a really good, feel good kind of trip. So when you're booking travel, what websites do you normally use? You got Expedia, Booking.com, all these kinds of things. But when you sign up with us, you get your very own booking engine. And this is what it looks like. You get an app and you've also got a desktop version. So this is what the desktop version looks like. From here, you can book your flights, your hotels, your car hire, activities, which is like if you're in Sydney, you type in Sydney and then it will come up with things like climbing the Sydney Harbour Bridge, going, just different things that you can do in that area and that members pass with. You can also book cruises and hideaways. Hideaways are like Airbnb, so if you're going with a big group of people, it's much more affordable to get a whole house or something rather than a couple of rooms at a hotel. Now, what I really want to point out to you guys is when you're booking on here, you do not have to be booking only 5 stars. Now, if you want to travel on the cheap, you only need to be somewhere for one night. You don't want to stay at a 5-star. You've got the option to stay at a backpacker. So if you click on hotels, it's going to come up with all the hotels we partner with in that area. So it's not just all the Pullman and the Hilton and everything like that and the Marriott. We've also got backpackers. We've also got 2 stars. We've got 3 stars, 4 stars. So you don't need to always be thinking like you have to always be traveling VIP. That's what we offer in Dream Trips. But the booking engine is something different. Booking engine gives you all different kinds of options. Excuse me. So when you're booking your flight, you can book with Tiger or Jetstar or Qantas or Virgin or Emirates or AirAsia or whatever airline, wherever you're flying, will come up and give you the options. Okay, so I don't want you to be thinking that you always have to be traveling 5-star and that's none of that. You travel whatever way you want. So in my family, we like to hire cars. We like to just, have a try of a different car, something fun. So when my mom came to visit me a couple of months ago, she asked me to get her a hire car. So I had a look on our site and I put down the bottom here, this one. Yep, you can see the car looks a bit whack. I'll show you what kind of car I got at the time. So I looked up Mitsubishi ASX or similar. That was with Europcar. So it's with Europcar, but since I'm booking it in my engine, then I'm getting a special rate. Now you can actually see I slightly put the wrong date on the Europcar because this is here on my site, and then I went across to Europcar to see how much they were charging. So this is 140 US, so 244 total, which was about 320 Australian at the time. And that equaled to $93 per day on Europcar and $65 per day on my site. And it's for the exact same car. It's the exact same dealer, but I booked it through my app. So I got members prices. Okay, that is what you're paying for. So I saved my mom about $125, which was pretty awesome. Now, because that picture looks so weird, I was a little bit fussed because it was my first time using the car hire site, and I was like, that picture looks weird. What kind of car am I going to get? So when we actually got there, they didn't have any ASXs left. And this is what we got. We got this big Colorado car here. This is me and my brother and our little sign because we were pretty stoked that we got mom $125 off and plus got her an upgrade. That was pretty cool. So when you go to buy something, you've got 2 options. Say you're going to go buy food. You've got a fridge with a guarantee and a fridge without a guarantee. Now, which one are you going to buy? The one with a guarantee, right? Right. So when I saw this, I knew I couldn't lose because I've got all these really awesome guarantees. So first one is what we call a Rovia price pledge. Now, our booking engine is powered by Rovia. So that's what we mean by Rovia. Now, Rovia price pledge is basically, it works like this. When you book a flight with us, If you find it cheaper anywhere else on the same day, we will refund you 150% of the difference. Now, for simple maths sake, I'm just going to give you some big figures here. So if you book a flight for $1,000 and then the very same day you find the exact same flight, it's got to be apples for apples. So it's got to be same plane, same class, same day, same time, all those things. It's got to be exact same flight. If you find that flight cheaper anywhere else, so I say I found it $500 on booking.com and I paid 1,000 on our site. I will just take a screenshot of that and send that through to our support system, and they will give me $750 back in Rovia bucks, which is travel dollars, which you can use towards your next flight, or car hire, or hotel, anything like that. So that is really awesome. You know how stressful it is to book a flight, you don't know if you're getting the best deal. So that really takes the stress out of having to book a flight. So another really great thing we have is called Rate Shrinker. And the way Rate Shrinker works is from the moment you book your flight up until the moment you check in, Rate Shrinker scans the internet looking for your flight to see if it's dropped in price anywhere. And if it does, they'll send you an email just saying, hey, we found your flight cheaper, so we cancelled this one and rebooked you at the lower rate. Here's the refund. And that goes straight onto your credit card. That's not Rovia bucks, that's cash in your pocket. So that's really awesome. Our other guarantee we have is, sorry, our Dream Trips guarantee. So the way that works is you book a dream trip with us, you've got 7 days. 7 days. We're so confident you won't find it cheaper. We give you 7 days where you can look everywhere, scour the internet, go to all the different booking places, call everyone you know and see if you can get it cheaper. And if you do, then we'll give you 100% refund and send you on the trip for free. That's pretty awesome, right? We're not like Bunnings, we don't give you 10%, we give you 100%. Okay, that's how awesome it is. So let me show you an example of Rate Shrinker. Now, this is a really, really amazing Rate Shrinker deal that happened. This is not typical, this is probably the best one that's ever happened, but let me just show you. So this happened to Augustina, and she booked her flight for 24th grand. She was booking a few people in business class, I'm pretty sure. So that's why it cost that much. So yeah, 6 passengers. So what happened was she got an email and it said that Rate Shrinker saved her $16,500. So they were crediting her $16,500 because they found her flight cheaper and refunded her. Now that is how Rate Shrinker works. Obviously, Augustina could not take that trip because she had a heart attack. Not really, obviously she took it. But imagine the grin on her face after getting that money back. She would have had the most awesome holiday, the most memorable holiday of her life, I'm sure. So when I signed up, I thought this is awesome. So I can go on trips much cheaper. I can be treated like a VIP when I travel because that's what Dream Trips is. You're treated like a VIP. And I can get all kinds of travel cheaper. That's awesome. But what can I use right now? Right now I've got to work and I've got to save my money so I can go on holiday. So what can I do right now? Now, would you like your own personal assistant? Sound good? Well, that is what you get when you sign up. Sorry, I just noticed a spelling mistake in there. Let's see if you can notice it too. But what you get when you sign up is your very own personal assistant. Now, what your personal assistant can do is get you reservations for restaurants, bars, find you concert tickets cheaper. Ask them, hey, I want to go and see whoever you want to go and see, Justin Bieber, just say it, for example's sake. And then they'll look for you and see if they can find you the best price ticket, and they'll get you that ticket. And then obviously you pay them, but they will find the best price. Now that is really awesome. They can find you directions. Say you've run out of data and all you have is minutes left on your phone. You just call them up and they'll do anything for you. They pretty much do anything for you. It's coming up to tax time, you need a new accountant, you've had enough of the last one, you're not getting you enough money back, you just call up your concierge, ask them to find you. My mom wanted a new phone, and so I asked to hold them up, ask them, can you find my mom this kind of phone that she wants in this area at the best price? And they just had a search around, looked at all the different plans, and then they sent me what they found, and then I sent it to my mum, and she just goes and chose the best one, which is pretty cool. We also do wake up calls. So I don't know if you guys have experienced a wake up call before, but the way it works with us is you call them up, you say, hey, can you wake me up tomorrow at 7 a.m.? And they'll say no worries. And the next morning the phone is ringing at 7 a.m. You answer it and they say, good morning. Would you like a motivational message to start your day, or would you like your horoscope read? Pretty cool, eh? So that's the kind of awesome thing that you have when you join up. That's included in both memberships, and you've got it 24/7 unlimited use, and that's completely included, which is really awesome. Now, something really cool that we've got, another really cool thing that we have in World Ventures is what we call Dream Trips Local. Now, it's relatively new in Australia. It's only so far in Sydney and Melbourne. So if you're in Sydney and Melbourne, you can go and check this out and try it out. You'll be really lucky. So it'll be rolling out all over Australia real soon. So the way Dream Trips Local works is this. So we partner with restaurants, local restaurants. We don't partner with chains. And what happens is you'll get your app, and on your app you can choose dining and choose and say look through all the different restaurants in your area. And it will show you a little star. It says you've got perks there, and you can have a look who's got the best perks. Some places might have a free dessert, free glass of champagne, or a special menu just for Dream Trips members. And so you just choose whichever restaurant you feel like. Now the next awesome thing is that when you go there, you get a percentage of your bill back in Dream Trips points. So those are points that you can use towards a dream trip. Like you saw before, apply up to 150 points. Now that is really awesome. You are literally eating your way to a holiday. We all eat, right? So why not eat in a place that earns you holiday points? Okay, so we have two different memberships. We have gold and we have platinum. Now gold includes everything I've just told you about, and it's $200 US one time, plus $50 per month. Now, with that 200 that you pay, you receive 200 Dream Trips points straight into your account to use towards a holiday. Now you have 12 months to book with these points. You don't have to take the holiday within 12 months, you just have to book it. Now we have a loyalty program. So what happens is on your anniversary of signing up, you receive all the monthly membership fees back in Dream Trips points. So on the anniversary of your sign up, you will receive 600 Dream Trips points straight into your account. And the same rules apply. You've got 12 months to book. You don't have to take it, but you do have to book within 12 months. So you've got $600 towards to go to a holiday. So it's just like a savings account. All you're doing is direct debiting money into your savings account to go on holiday. You don't lose anything as long as you use your Dream Trips points. Now, with a platinum membership, it's an extra VIP. So when you go on a dream trip, generally you've got a host. And what the host is there for, they take care of everything for you. When you get to the hotel, they've already checked you in. They have a separate table for Dream Trips members to check in over there. You don't have to go and queue up with everyone else, which is really cool. And they also take care of everything for you. Anything you need, they're there, they take care of it. If you're bringing your little kid with you on your holiday, and then this is what happened to one of the members that I'm friends with. So what happened was she and her husband went on a trip with her two little kids. And part of their dream trip was a jet ski ride. But they couldn't take the kids on it, so they didn't know what to do. So what did the host do? The host said, hey, leave the kids with me. I'll take care of them. And so they got a really great trusted person to take care of their kids for free. Now that is really awesome, right? That right there is a really great value. So you get 20% more rewards points as a platinum member. You've got 20% more rewards points that you can take off Dream Trips. So if you saw that 150, you can apply up to 150 points. Well, add an extra 20%. And what's that? An extra 30. So you can take 180 Dream Trips points off of that price. So it makes traveling even cheaper. You've also got every Friday we get new Dream Trips out on our site. So far this year, we've got over 5,000 dream trips, and by the end of the year, we'll have 11,000. So pretty sure you'll find one that you like. But so for a gold member, you see them on Friday, but for a platinum member, you see them on Thursday. Sometimes we do things like $69 cruises, and the gold members don't even get a look in. Those are sold out by the platinums the day before, you know. So you've also got exclusive platinum dream trips, like I showed you, and you've also got extra facilities to existing dream trips. So I saw one dream trip, and gold and platinum could book it, but the difference was they both paid the same price, but the platinums got an extra day of holiday for free. So that is really awesome. So like I told you about those airport transfers, most of our dream trips have airport transfers, most of them, not all of them, but most of them will. And the difference between gold and platinum is a gold member will get a ticket for the bus and directions of where to go, which is pretty cool. Like, you know, we already discussed, it's pretty daunting being in a foreign city that you don't know where to go. So you got your bus ticket. But if a platinum member, you'll get off the plane and you'll see someone there holding a card with your name on it, and they'll pick up your bag and take you to your limousine and take you to your hotel. So that is why platinum is, you know, a bit more VIP than gold. So platinum is $300 US once plus $100 per month. Now, same rules apply. You get 300 Dream Trip points straight away in your account to use 12 months to book with those, and then you've also got your loyalty program. So you've got 1,200 points coming to your account every year. So everything you spend, you get back. You really don't lose anything as long as you use your Dream Trips points. So that's really awesome. At the moment, we've got our special promo on, and that is that you receive an extra 50% Dream Trips points. So 1 month after you sign up, if you're a gold, you get another 100 Dream Trips points absolutely for free, just a special promotion we're having. And if you're platinum, you'll get another 150 after 1 month's time. So that is really cool, really great bonus there. Now we have a pretty awesome deal with our Dream Trips membership, and that is when you refer 4 friends, then you waive your monthly fee. Now you still receive your annual Dream Trips points in your account, so you're still getting your free 600 or 1,200 Dream Trips points if you refer 4, but you never have to pay for those. As long as those people remain active, you never have to pay fees again. Isn't that awesome? That's bloody amazing, you ask me. So So if you just, it's just as easy as telling your friend about a good mobile phone plan you have. You just say, hey, check this awesome site out, like check out my awesome travel membership that I have. And if they want one of their own, you let them know how they can get one, and then you waive your fees once you've got 4 of them. If you're platinum, you have to have 4 platinums. If you're gold, you have to have 4, whatever, gold or platinum. The platinums have to have 4 platinums to pay their fees. Okay, so that's how that works. So really, let's just think about what's the worst case scenario if you sign up. You'll be tempted to go on more holidays, right? That's pretty much it. This company basically just forces people to have fun. You're going to go on an amazing trip. You're going to be treated like a VIP, treated like the very special, important person that you are, and you deserve to be treated like that. You'll be treated like that. And so what is there to lose? There's nothing to lose. As long as you use your Dream Trips points, you don't lose anything. It's just a savings account. Now, we have a 14-day money-back guarantee. So if you sign up and you change your mind, that's fine, no worries. Within 14 days, you receive all your money back. Isn't that amazing? So really, you've got nothing to lose, guys. I really want to encourage you to get on board because people just don't have as much fun as they should. And you know, we've got Disney trips, we've got all kinds of trips, we've got trips all over the world. So far, it's really changed my life. I've saved so much money on flights and hotels and accommodation for me and my family. So I can't recommend this enough. So we've got a couple of options here. You're either going to be an A, a B, or a C. If you're an A, you love it and you can't wait to start traveling more at wholesale prices. You want to be treated like the VIP that you are, and that's awesome. So if you're an A, go ahead and click the button below and just hang on for 1 second. I'm going to give you a quick walkthrough what's going to happen next. But yeah, if you're an A, that's awesome. Click the button below. If you're a B, that means you've got a few more questions, and that's no worries. You're going to have an email in your account from us. When you signed up to watch this webinar, you got an email from me. So you can just reply to that email or whatever and just let me know what your questions are, and we'll get those sorted out. I'm watching that email real closely, so you can get those questions answered real quick, and let's get you started. Or you might be a C and this isn't for you at all, and that's no worries. We still love you, we still care about you, we just think you're a little bit crazy, okay? So if you're an A, hang on. If you're a B, get onto your email and reply to me and let me know what you need to know. If you're a C, that's no worries. We'll see you later. Thanks for jumping on. We'll just wait for those people to jump off or whatever, and then I'll take you through your next step. Now, next step is this. When you click on the link below, it's going to take you to this site. And this is what you're going to see. Now, you've got 3 different videos you can watch here, and go ahead and watch them if you like. It just gives you more information about our pretty awesome company. Now you can see up the top here it says Nolene Hosking, and I know it doesn't say Belle Carter, but don't freak out. Nolene is like my partner in this business. So we are doing this together, this travel club, so don't freak out about it. So you can just go up here. You can go through these videos, that's cool. You can contact us, go and have a look on our Facebook or whatever. Or so when you see this little Australia up here, that's just going to give you the Australian version of the video. Now, I told you we're open into over 30 different countries. So here's the different ones. You can choose your language or your region, and you can watch the video in those languages. So since you're an A, you're ready to sign up. So you just click up here, click sign up. And it will take you to this page once it loads. Internet seems to be a little bit slow. All right, here we are. And then you choose your country, which is Australia. If your country is not on there, then sorry, you can't actually sign up. You have to be a resident in one of those countries. Then you go ahead and you can choose your Dream Trips Gold or your Dream Trips Platinum, whichever one you want to be. I'd recommend to be Platinum. And then there's this part down here is just optional about becoming a rep. If you want to be a rep, just send me an email and ask me about that. But either way, choose which one you want to be, and then just go through the checkout, and we just asked for your info. Now, how I told you you can refer 4. Now, one of the questions you're going to be asked is to make a link, and that's going to be whatever your name is at worldventures.biz. So when you want to sign up somebody, they can watch this video and then they can just get back to you. Okay? So what happens is they will come, you'll have how you can see Ninja Travels up here, but you're going to choose your own. And then that's going to have your name up here or whatever you want to call your travel, and then they can sign up. So in order to sign up, you have to be referred by a member. It's an invite-only club. That's why if you haven't heard of it before, it's because no one's invited you. But we've invited you now, so you can join us. So go ahead and get started. Go through the sign-up process. And we can't wait to meet you. We can't wait to get connected to you. You can email me if you want to add me on Facebook or whatever. You have any more questions, that's no worries. But go ahead and sign up. Click sign up here, and let's get you started. Let's get you holidaying. Let's get you treated like a VIP at wholesale prices. All right. So thanks for jumping on, guys. Remember, if you're a B or a C and you cheated and you watch this end part, B, go ahead and get on the email and email me any questions you had. Or C, obviously you're still here for a reason. You better sign up. Okay, thanks, guys.